They were a team at the top of their game. But this win in Belgrade was to be the last match ever played by Manchester United's Busby Babes. While attempting a takeoff in driving snow after a refuelling stop in Munich, their plane crashed, killing 23 of those on board. Wilf McGuinness, a United player who by a twist of fate missed the trip through injury, still remembers the friends he lost 60 years ago.
Duncan Edwards, he was a great player, but these are all before the crash.
Wilf was one of the Busby Babes, named after their manager Matt Busby, and went on to play for England and manage United.
The worst experience ever was the plane crash, when players died and players never played again. I was very fortunate to be injured because I'd been on every trip.
The fateful events are now recounted in memorials at Man U's ground, Old Trafford. Among those who died were some of the star players of a squad that has become legendary. Duncan
Edwards and Eddie Coleman were two of the greatest wing halves you could ever hope for. Great, and I was a wing half. I never got in. I managed to play for England afterwards, but really, they were the players. You know, the lads who died. They made Manchester United.
One of the survivors, Bobby Charlton, went on to play in England's World Cup winning side in 1966. While 10 years after the crash, manager Matt Busby, another fortunate survivor, led United to victory in the European Cup. Even for fans too young to remember it firsthand, the story of the crash and the team's rebirth still resonates.
It means a lot to us, man. And obviously we lost players like Duncan Edwards and that. Probably the best player ever.
It's ingrained in the history of this club, the Munich disaster. Never be forgotten, never, ever.
Wilf McGuinness will certainly never forget those who were lost. And for United's now global following, the Busby Babes will live on in legend.